I want to bring something to light real quick. Now, this is a TV show I used to watch back in the day, and came out around 2012. And I always wondered why the TV show got canceled after this particular episode aired. Now I know why. It's all making sense. Everyone labeled this woman as crazy conspiracy theorist. She was just a nut job, right? But back in 2012, when she said what she said, now I know that she was actually right. This woman was not crazy. She was actually telling the truth, and she was right all along. Okay? This episode aired, I think it was December of 2012. Okay? 7 to 8 years later, you know what hit all of us. Where I don't want to say it because I'll get censored, but you know what hit all of us, to where we all had to wear the masks and stuff, right? How they was trying to force everybody to do certain things, saying we can't do this, we had to do that. Well, yeah, this woman was exactly correct. She was exactly right and telling the truth the whole time. And everybody labeled her as a nut, like she was just, another crazy conspiracy theorist. But yeah, I wanna bring this to light. This episode aired back in December of 2012, if I'm not mistaken. And everything this woman said, she was telling the truth. Let me show you. Let's jump into it. Everything this woman said, I want to remind you, actually came to reality and happened 7 to 8 years later after she had said this. So this woman literally predicted what actually happened. She tried to warn everyone, and she predicted this 7 to 8 years before it actually happened. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
You've left the United States of America.
Yes, sir, I have.
Why?
I do not feel safe living in the United
Really?
States.
Do you want to come in and sit down?
No, sir, I'd rather not.
You'd rather just be here so you can make a fast exit if you have
As soon as you and I finish,
You're out
I'm
here.
leaving the country again. Why? Because in a very short time, not today, not tomorrow, but very soon, we'll be facing compulsory vaccination under the mistaken term of voluntary vaccination.
Now, what is it about these vaccinations? You think that they're bad?
Well, first of all, let's start with the fact that the World Health Organization has decided that we have 90% too many people. The World Health Organization has been working since 1974 on vaccines to create permanent sterility.
Doctor, the response is going to be, you're crazy. How can you say this stuff?
They will induce a pandemic. You're going to get the flu. Everybody around us is going to get the flu. Then the United States government, based on their statements that they've already made, will say, oh my, we have a pandemic. What that means is a Holocaust, a genocidal Holocaust. Men and women will sicken and die, and those who survive will be infertile. Let me tell you a story. In 2003, I had a patient in my drug-free medical practice who was a head of state. And one day she said, it's almost time for the great culling to begin.
The what?
That's what I said. The what? She said the great culling, C-U-L-L-I-N-G, when you thin the herd. I said, what are you talking about? She said, it's almost time for the useless eaters to be culled. And she said, those are the people who are consuming our non-renewable natural resources. I said, who are the people who make this decision? She said, we, the aristocrats.
This person you talk to, you're bound because you're a physician, and there's the relationship that you can't talk. Is this person a member of the Bilderbergs?
She is not Queen Beatrice. She is not the Queen of England. She is not Henry Kissinger. But she certainly presented herself as a member of that power elite, and she certainly was a head of state.